Yo, what's up guys? I am back. And as you already know, the internet is going absolutely crazy over this Chris Evans Human Torch. It was a little bit unexpected. People are criticizing it, saying it doesn't look anything like Chris Evans. I disagree. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if this is true or not. All right, so first off, this one is expected to ship between January 2026 and June 2026. Feels like a freaking long time from now. Pre-order of 305. So we'll start off by looking at what he comes with. Now he's going to come with separate rolling eyeballs. He's going to have basically like two costumes he could change out. He's got his Fantastic Four suit. He's got his cloak. And you got a bunch of flame effects. From what I'm reading, it's like 5 different flame effects. Now they don't light up or anything. There are no light up features. So you're basically going after this, look right here. That's been, I would say they've enhanced this in Photoshop. But to me, it doesn't bother me. I think it looks great right off the bat. And let's go ahead and get to like the big elephant in the room. If this thing actually looks like Chris Evans. All right, so taking a look at this head sculpt, first off, I want you to notice that he does have a lot of soot on his face. And if you remember, he was out there in the void running away from, what's his name's sister? I forget, the bald-headed chick. So that's the reason why his face looks like a little dirty or whatever. Let's go ahead and take a look at a picture of Chris Evans. I don't know, what do you think? We got that. And let's jump back to the head sculpt. It looks like it's a-okay to me. I don't see any kind of problem. It looks on point. The beard looks good. The eyebrows look good. Hair looks freaking fantastic. I pointed out all the time that the hair, not being rooted with the wool hair, just being the plastic. These sculptors are like phenomenal at sculpting hair, like straight up. Here we got a nice little pose with Deadpool himself, which I also picked up. Check out the review. And, Human Torch is like, come on, this guy is over here snitching on me. I didn't say those things. Of course he did. We already know that. Check out the cloak. Check out the fabric. The fine detail of the knitting. I am a sucker when they put in fabrics with fine textures and it gives you that sense of realism, because I think this stuff is more difficult than we understand to try and tailor something that is 1/6 human scale. So I give them kudos to all the effort that they put into these toys. Here we go with his cloaked look. Freaking looks awesome. Now we got the flame effects. Now these do not light up. And my only criticism is that the flames kind of are going every which direction. I would kind of like it if they go in a more common direction. So it would make more sense. You have a flame wicking off to the left, to the right, straight out horizontally. But, since it's a posable figure, they don't really know which kind of pose you're going to do. So they kind of just throw them everywhere and hope for the best. And I understand that. And it still looks good. This one looks particularly good, but if you see what I mean, if this flame were to be going straight up, it would look more coherent, because you've got these ones going straight up and this one's kind of go off to the side. Kind of doesn't make any sense unless he was moving forward, but then the rest of the flames would be trailing behind too. Minor gripe. So if you're going to pick up this figure, it's like almost a guarantee you're going to have to put the flames on him, because this is kind of the whole idea. He's the Human Torch. I have like the Mando and the Boba Fett figure, and they come with the torch effect, which I never use. But if I were to pick up this guy right here, you have to use the torch effect. You got to put the flames on him. This one is real nice with the flames whipping around his feet. That looks freaking amazing. And then you got the flame bursting off his fist. I think if you are a Chris Evans fan, Fantastic Four fan, I don't think you can really be mad at this figure. I think personally, I see Chris Evans, I don't see any problem with it. I think people are too hypercritical of these face sculpts and don't understand like how difficult this is to perfect the likeness. And you don't have 3D scans. From what I understand, they don't have that. So this is just all off human skill and artistic ability. I think it looks great. I think for the money that we paid, $300, people are just like, I think they're crazy. I think they're crazy to criticize some of the stuff. I think it looks great. Take in mind, a lot of this stuff is hand painted. This isn't like just run through a 3D printing machine and that's it, it's over with. No, they actually have to put so much work in. It's actually amazing that they could pull this off. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit surprised sometimes. Don't tell them, but I'm surprised sometimes that these things are only like $300. When you think of all the tailoring, all the detail, all the paint, it would be a nightmare to try and do this yourself. So that's what you're paying. You're paying for handing over the reins to them, say, make me something amazing, something I'll be proud to put on my shelf. And I think they pulled it off. Now, will I be getting it since I just picked up a Captain America figure? Probably not. But I think this one is going to be slept on. And with the Fantastic Four movie coming out here soon, I don't know if he's going to be in it, Chris Evans. I didn't look it up. But whether he is or isn't, then that's going to put the Fantastic Four back into the spotlight. And I could see this figure becoming sought after if a lot of people sleep on it. So there we go. That's my take on the Human Torch, Chris Evans. So if the fans want to pick it up, I think it looks good. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe and sound off below with your comments on this figure, whether it's good or bad, whether it doesn't look anything like Chris Evans. I'll really respect your opinion. I think you're wrong, but go ahead, sound off below. Thanks for watching. Peace.